everyone, this is Pete, and welcome back to Atari ST A to Z, a series of short playthroughs of Atari ST games, some which I grew up with and some which are new to me. Today we're looking at International Karate Plus, or IK Plus as it's more commonly known. This was a 1988 release from System 3 software developed by Archer McLean, a man who shot to fame for his excellent Defender-like drop zone on 8-bit platforms and subsequently became known for his excellent billiard simulations. IK Plus is widely regarded as one of the best games on Atari ST, and with good reason. For many people it was instrumental in popularising fighting games as competitive multiplayer games, as well as enjoyable single-player experiences. Both the original International Karate and IK Plus are heavily based on earlier one-on-one fighting games such as Data East's 1984 arcade game Karate Champ. The original International Karate also released around the same time as the quite similar Way of the Exploding Fist from Beam Software on 8-bit platforms. Both of these games are noteworthy in fighting game history in that they don't involve fighting to reduce an opponent's health bar, but instead they adopt a competitive martial arts style scoring system in which clean hits from the front score more points, and the aim is to win a match on points rather than through knockout. IK Plus's main improvements over the original International Karate included the fact that there were 3 fighters on screen instead of just 2, and some considerable graphics and sound enhancements over the earlier 8-bit versions. This game was very much built with 16-bit computers in mind. The graphics on the ST version were painted using freeware Atari ST paint program Neochrome, and in order to get some of the animations just right, Archer McLean painted over cellophane freeze frames from movies. The backflip animation comes from Grease, for example, and a leap animation is based on a Jackie Chan move from the Cannonball Run. Now, despite this being one of the most beloved Atari ST games of all time, I've actually never played it, I must be honest. I've played the original International Karate, in fact there's a copy behind me somewhere, but I've never played IK Plus, which is a great failing on my part. So, looking forward to trying this today. Let's go play IK Plus.
Okay, here we are with International Karate Plus, or IK Plus as it's more commonly known. Yeah, so like I said in the intro, I've never played this before. I knew how well regarded it was back in the day. I knew that it was sort of one of the best games on the ST, but for one reason or another, never played it. So I'm intrigued. Very intrigued. I'm liking this intro. It's like Archer McLean very much showing off there. Okay, so we've got some stuff. T for trousers. That's the important one. Different shield, alternate judge, belt colours. Lots of codes. Alright, F1 for a one-player game. Okay, so in International Karate, much like similar games of its type, there are controls assigned to pretty much every direction you push on the joystick, both with and without the fire button. So for example, pushing up and right does that punch to the face. White wins, red and blue could do better. White is awarded 1,000 points as a time bonus. Yeah, so holding down the fire button and pushing to the right does that kick. Pressing fire and left does that backflip. Fire up and right does the headbutt. Blue wins, red stays in, white is out. Well, that was short-lived bit of success for me. White did well, but is not qualified for the Hall of Fame. Practice is definitely recommended. Well, that's what I'm here for. So, let's play again. Kick! So this game is all about understanding the distance that each of your blows cover, but also things like your opponent's hitboxes and things as well. This was an early game to incorporate the idea of hitboxes, because you'll notice that you don't just automatically hit someone. Red wins, white stays in. Come on, blue. Oh, time ran out. Yeah, you don't just automatically hit someone by doing the right animation while they're overlapping you. Oh, how do I... There we go. The actual bit of your sprite that does damage, so your fist or your foot or something, has actually got to contact the opponent's body or face or whatever. Deflect balls for 100 points each, or avoid them. So, this was the other thing with the International Karate, is just to break up the fighting action a bit, you had these bonus rounds here. You could earn some extra points. Ah, knockout. Alright, onwards. So success in this game is all about understanding the reach of your various moves and how they interact with your opponents. Get up. But also understanding basic mechanics like how you turn around. Because the only way you can turn around in this game is through certain specific moves. Alright, let's go again. So the up and backwards punch allows you to turn around in this, and that's probably the quickest way to do that. So getting your head around that is super important. Oh, this is tricky. I'm doing terribly. I love the sound effects in this. Come on, hit him. There we go. Ow. Kick. How do you do the flying kick? Because that's how I won in Exploding Fist. Oh, that punch in the bollocks is a good one. That's got quite a long reach on it. Smack! And you'll notice that each move is worth a certain number of points based on how difficult the move is to land. Gonna sneeze. Gonna sneeze. This is a bad time to get sneeze. Come on. Excuse me. Dear Lord. It's all about the Zen focus, as you can see. Ah. That was a good run. That was a good run up until that point. Ouch. Oh, red is cleaning up. Oh, no. Red. That's the legendary trousers function. You know, no joke. For years I had been wondering if you saw his knob when you dropped his trousers. Because I remember... Oh, there's Pac-Man in the background. Because I remember seeing that as a cheat in magazines. If you press T, you drop your opponent's trousers, or you drop your own trousers, apparently. And for the longest time, I was curious if you saw his knob, and you don't. Which is fine. My thinking behind it was, at the time I didn't really understand a lot about karate. I didn't understand that they weren't wearing pajamas, they're wearing karate gis. And so I thought they were just wearing pajamas. And so I thought if they dropped their trousers, then obviously they would reveal their knob. But they don't, so that's good. Anyway, enough about my childhood pondering about computer sprites having genitalia or not. Oh dear. That was very poor. But it's okay. Because now I shall kick these men in the face. Or indeed, get kicked in the face myself. Oh no, it's going very badly. Well, that wasn't good for me, was it? Can't get past level 4. How do you do that flying kick? Not like that. Punch, punch, punch. Oh. Come on, Blue. Come on, Blue. Get to the bloody program. Alright, so down and right and fire does that high kick. Ow. Come on, Red. Sort it out. Bang, bang. Oh no! Death by karate dude head. Fight is out. Oh, come on, there's only so many possible directions. So, all right. So that's that one. Up by itself. Ah, fire and straight up. Flying kick. It is not as effective as it is in the Exploding Fist. I can tell you now. Alright, come on, I want to land one of these at least. It's got to connect right with the face though, I guess. There we go. I'm happy now. Nice. So, what you can hopefully see from this game, as you may have seen in the videos I've done on Exploding Fist in the past, on the Evercade series, is that what we now know as the fundamentals of fighting games, although the structure of this game is very different to today's fighting games, it should hopefully be pretty clear that all of the fundamentals are still valid. It's still about controlling space, it's about understanding the reach of your attacks, of having a feel for your different moves' hurt boxes and your opponent's hit boxes. Or the other way around, I can never remember which way around it is. But, yeah, so although relatively mechanically simple compared to a lot of later fighting games, like there's no special moves or anything in this, for example. this still has all the fundamentals of what we know as a modern fighting game. And some fantastic sound effects. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame that I don't think there's any other backgrounds than this. I think is one of the sort of criticisms of this back in the day was that, yeah, there was just this one background, whereas the previous International Karate had lots of different backgrounds. But because this is a game that very much focuses on the gameplay rather than sort of the aesthetics, I mean, it looks and sounds great. But this is a game where the mechanics are the star, absolutely. White is out. I got to level 5 that time, though. White has achieved Hall of Fame entry status. In 36th position. Alright, so what else can we do in this game? So I know there's, I think there's like a pause. There we go. There's a pause mode you can do where there's 6 fighters on screen, which Archer McLean was very proud of. That was like a selling point in the manual for this. Like in pause mode, there's 6 characters on screen, even though they're all doing the same thing. But you know, that's still pretty cool. There's some effects and stuff you could do as well. I don't remember how you do those. Okay, so that's how you turn the sound effects for them. Let's just press every key on the keyboard and see what happens. Nothing happens with any of those keys. Anyway, yes. So I've turned the sound effects off. How did I do that? One of those many keys I pressed has turned the sound effects off. Oh, you could. S changes the shadows. Like, you could customize everything in this game. This is ridiculous. I wish I knew which one I'd pressed that turned the sound effects off, though, because the sound effects are kind of a highlight of this game's experience. I will simply work my way through all of the buttons. There we go. F4. F3 turns the music off, F4 turns the sound effects off. But why would you ever want to turn the sound effects off? Oh. I got cocky. I got cocky, and it cost me dearly. Kick. 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 Now. Nice. Oh, you little bastard. White and blue are equal second place. You both suck. Nice. Blind kick is worth a lot of score as well. It's just a little tricky to land. You only get half the score if you hit someone in the back with it though, because that's dishonourable. Kick bombs off for 100 points each before they blow up. Hit them! No! Well, that's one where you really have to know the reach of your moves, isn't it? Blimey. Level 7. I love that headbutt move, that's ridiculous. Oh, I see. Pressing J changes the judge's outfit. Kick to your face. Oh, Blue is being cagey. That's alright. Ow. I got him this time. No! There we go. A safe victory for me. Damn! No. Incorrect. No! Stop that. White and blue, you both suck. Ow. I think it might all be over for me. Oh, that was a nice punch though. Let's get into... I'm out. You notice that the character's belch changed as you play through as well. That was always quite a neat thing in this. So there's sort of the feeling that you're progressing through the karate belts and through the competition as you play. Oh, I got first place. Look at me. Alright, let's just leave the attract mode running and just see if there's any other fun things that we can do. The names on the high score table spell out why not try pressing T, just to highlight the trousers function. So what else was there? There were some other keys we could press to do things with the like the pause mode, I think. Let's just enjoy the very 1970s movie style backgrounds here. Okay, S shadow color, T for trousers, P for FX in pause mode, B for different shield, that's what it was. Okay, so that's pretty much everything we've seen there. But yeah, that's really fun actually. I can see why that was such a beloved game for the ST. As I say, it would have been nice to sort of see a few more backgrounds in there, but I mean that gameplay is really solid. Really solid. And I can see that being a lot of fun played with other people. So I shall have to try and bust that out with some friends at some point and see how they get on with it. Because that was really fun. I enjoyed that a lot. So let's leave that there for today. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.